the season, Allie, Nakiah, talk a little bit about what you did in the fourth quarter to come back and win the game.
I think our energy went up on defense, and once we got stops, we created more shots for each other.
Yeah, the energy was definitely there, and I think we came out with a lot of confidence in that fourth quarter that really helped boost our energy also.
And two big plays were, you hit back-to-back three-pointers. Were you feeling it at that point? And could you feel the momentum changing when you hit those threes?
Yeah, I was feeling that my teammates, they always believe in my shot, so I try to shoot them when I'm open.
And it seemed like a game, too, that even though you guys were down by 8 late in the third quarter, maybe you just had that feeling you would come back and win if you could put it together. How would you characterize that, Allie?
I mean, again, I think it comes back to our confidence and our trust in our teammates. Like Nakiah said, we always trust you can hit those shots. We trust Sid can do stuff in the paint and getting those rebounds.
It seems like some more shots started falling for you, too, in the fourth quarter. There were some times there you had some shots going in and out. They're well-placed shots, but they just weren't going in. It seems like things just started clicking for you a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, I mean, not to jump in, but we had great looks in the first half. I thought Bauman had great looks in the first half. I didn't think we were forcing a lot of shots. We might have forced a few, but we had some good looks that just weren't falling. You just got to keep shooting, and I think the biggest difference is we just stepped up, and I thought we played really good defense, and I thought we got some huge rebounds on both ends late in the game.
Paul, I know you don't like to put labels on wins, but this is sort of a memorable one, and what a way to start the season.
Well, it's a great way, and I always say this, and I say this to everybody, the most important game is your next game, and the best win is the one we just got, and then we're going to focus on the next game, and it's a long season, and I want these young ladies to feel great about what they accomplished tonight, because I think they did it as a team. And there was ups and downs in the game, and that's what you're going to get all the time early in the season. We weren't perfect, but I don't think they were either. I think both teams played hard, and I just thought the effort plays down the stretch, well, really in the whole fourth quarter, were just the biggest difference.
And Goods had big three quarters for you, 23 points, but you held her to 2 points in the fourth quarter.
She's tough. She's really hard to guard. They do some great things to get her, a nice positioning on the block, and we just couldn't really guard her solo, so we just kind of mixed it up a little bit on it in the second half, and it helped us a little.
So talk about some things you saw from this first time out that were really encouraging.
Well, I think, one, how we played together, and I think the thing that's fun about this team is, I don't know how many threes we got up tonight, but the other night we got an ungodly amount. What did we get tonight? 16. But I think the ability to stretch it out, I think moving Nakiah to that two-guard spot has really helped, one, I think offensively for her, and then it's going to make us a better team. I know this kid right here would love to play point guard, but she's willing to play the off guard because it's the best thing for our team, and we think we'll be the most successful. And then the other one's sitting right here too, and it's not just pointing these two out, but she's been sick and didn't even play in our last game, and I don't know how many minutes she played, but I played you a lot. And she played different positions. She played positions that we haven't practiced during a ton, and it's just the willingness of our team to do what we're asking of them, even if it maybe isn't the most comfortable for them or what they want to do. And I think just stepping up and doing that shows the type of character we have in the locker room.
Paula, could you sense that momentum changing when Nakiah hit those threes, and even though you were down by 8 late in the third quarter, do you still have like a good feeling about this game that maybe we put a good quarter together, we can come back and
win? I don't think it was never, I never looked up and went, oh, this is out of reach for us, this isn't going to be a game. With how explosive we are offensively and our ability to step up and make those big plays, and then all of a sudden you could kind of feel our excitement, and you could kind of sense a little bit of tensing up maybe. And that's what happens a little bit when people come up and make big plays. But I thought the momentum was going our way, and I knew as we were going down, and I think this is just me sometimes, I didn't even call a timeout till the very end, so we had a lot in our pocket just in case we needed them late.
Yeah. Allie, what do you like about this team that you didn't play the first game because you were sick, but what do you like about this team, what you saw today, and what do you think you'll continue to do as the season moves on?
I like the speed we have, and we got good depth on the bench too, so our motors are always going. And then the confidence. I think the confidence stems from the bench because they're always cheering us on, and it just carries over onto the floor with us.
What do you think winning it, winning the first game and winning it the way you did today with a big comeback. What do you think that'll do for the team?
I think that's just going to boost our confidence even more, prove that we know that we can do that in future games.
And you were wearing the road uniforms today. Now you got 9 road games, so you're used to that. Yeah. So, Paula, just talk about, you know, after today, you know, you want to carry it on, and we really got a rugged schedule, but maybe this will help you quite a bit going in on the road.
Well, I think the biggest thing about today's win is it should and it needs to boost their confidence in not only in their own abilities, but what we can do as a unit and as a group. And then, you know, once we come back to work tomorrow, honestly, it's move on to the next game, and that's the way you have to be throughout the season. So, you know, I want them to feel good about it tonight, go get something to eat and feel good about it, but then tomorrow it's going to be back to work and what's coming at us next.
Okay,
Awesome.
ladies,
Thank you.
Thank you.
congratulations, nice win.